Noiz Fiends.
This is Tom from the Noiz Fiends. Today we're going to make a sampled beat. So you've got a sample you want to work with. There's two options. The first is you can just throw the sample in a session, loop it for 8 bars, throw some drums underneath it, call your beat good. That's kind of the Kanye style. Or the second option is you can chop it up and make it your own. Guess which one we're going to do. I've got the sample recorded here in Pro Tools. We're going to chop it up and put it in Battery so we can play it. This piece is good. We'll keep that. These two are great. And then, you know, she starts talking, so we're not going to use that. The original speed for the sample was like 60 beats a minute, and I want it to come a little faster, so I've sped up the samples a bit and got them mapped out in Battery here. So this is what we've got to work with. Alright, so we've got our sample chopped up. It sounded pretty good. We're ready to move on to some drumming, which we're going to use this MPD-16 and Battery to do. Now, the first step is to get some good drum sounds in there. Now, the drums can be very simple, like a kick, snare, a couple hi-hats. And once you get the right sequence, the track really starts to come together. So here's the sequence that I came up with for the drums. And now with the sample, our sample's on point, our drums are on point, but now it's time to take the beat to the H&L. And a lot of producers will just call it quits after they get the drums and the sample done. They'll say, print it, it's done, it doesn't need anything else. But really, you haven't made the beat your own then, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make this beat our own. And how we're gonna do that is by first laying down a bass line. Now, you can use a real bass like this, you can use a key bass, whatever you want. The important thing is that you make the bass line fit the groove that you've established in the track. So that's what we're gonna try to do. So I'm just going to let it play and see if I can find something. So even just something simple like that, I mean, that's just 2 notes that, you know, fit the groove of the song, they fit the kick pattern, and I think the song needs one more element and we'll be good. So I think the track could use a synth line in it, but it's not going to be something that's very heavy or hard-hitting, just kind of ride the groove. And also I think it'd work best if it was for the last 8 bars of the verse leading into the 8 bars of the hook. And I want to keep that classic hip-hop vibe, so it can't be a sound that can take away from that. But let's just see what we can come up with. Alright, this track is pretty much done. We've got our sample chopped up, we've got our drums, we laid down a bass line, we've got a little synth in there for you know, a lead line leading into the hook. I'm thinking that, you know, we add maybe, let's say a movie sample from Pulp Fiction, and after we track out the drums, get a good mix on it, it'll be ready for some hot vocals. So, the session's looking pretty good, it's organized, so it's time to just let it play.
The path of the righteous man is beset on all sides by the inequities of the selfish and the tyranny of evil men. Blessed is he who in the name of charity and goodwill shepherds the weak through the valley of darkness, for he is truly his brother's keeper and the finder of lost children.